Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bridge is for Everyone. My name is Jad. This is episode 17 of the Learn to Play series. In the previous episode, you learned about weak opening bids. In this episode, you'll learn how to respond when partner makes a weak opening bid. Let's start with a new deal. This is deal 517. Partner is the dealer. Here is your hand. As always, you value the hand. Your hand has 8 high card points and 0 long points for a total of 8 points. Your hand's only short suit is a doubleton, so it's balanced. And you have 2 biddable suits, hearts and diamonds. Partner opens the bidding with 2 spades. East passes. It's your turn to bid. You interpret partner's bid. As you saw in the previous episode, an opening bid of 2 spades shows a hand with low points, but with a strong 6-card spade suit. With any weak bid, regardless of suit, you must first check for a fit. Adding your 2 spades to partner's 6 spades gives a total of 8 spades. The partnership has a spade fit, so you will want to play in a spade contract. But which contract? When partner makes a weak opening bid, the long, strong suit on which it is based will be useful, but partner does not expect to make such a contract. More precisely, partner expects to fail in the contract by about 2 tricks. When responding, you need to value your hand in a different way. You look for tricks in your hand that will help partner. These tricks need to be clear and able to be made quickly before the contract is lost. For that reason, they're called quick tricks. You count your quick tricks. Obviously, an ace will almost certainly provide a trick, so you count 1 quick trick for each ace. This gives you 2 quick tricks. This may well prevent partner from failing in the contract. But what should you bid? Partner expects to fail by 2 tricks, so subtract that from your quick tricks. That is, 2 quick tricks minus 2 equals 0. You should raise partner's bid by that many tricks. 0. Here is the rule. With 2 quick tricks or less, the best you can hope for is to help partner to make the current bid. You must pass, and that is what you do. Partner has made bidding difficult for the opposition. Unsure of their strength, they are unable to compete. West passes to end the auction. The contract is 2 spades by North. Partner will play the hand and you will be dummy. Partner's weak bid has kept the opposition out of the auction, and your 2 quick tricks have given the partnership a good chance of making the contract. Now, let's look at a different deal. This is deal 501. You saw this deal in the previous episode, but this time partner is the dealer. Here is your hand. You value the hand. The hand has 15 high card points and 0 long points for a total of 15 points. With only 1 doubleton, the hand is balanced. It has 2 biddable suits, hearts and diamonds. Partner opens the bidding with 2 spades, and East passes. It's your turn to bid, and you interpret partner's bid. Partner has less than 13 points, but has a strong 6-card spade suit. You check for a fit. You add your 2 spades to partner's 6 spades for a total of 8 spades. The partnership has a fit in spades. You apply the rule for responding to a weak bid and count your quick tricks. Clearly, the ace and king of hearts are likely to provide 2 tricks, and the aces of clubs and diamonds will each provide 1 quick trick. This gives you a total of 4 quick tricks. Remember, partner expects to fail by 2 tricks, so take this away from your 4 quick tricks. This gives a result of +2. You need to raise partner's bid by 2 tricks. Partner bid 2 spades, so you add 2 and bid 4 spades. This is a game bid, and West has not yet had an opportunity to bid. Entering the auction at this stage would be very difficult for West, who passes. Partner is delighted with your game bid and passes, and East passes to end the auction. The contract is 4 spades by North. Partner will play, and your supporting hand will be placed on the table as dummy. Your 4 quick tricks make this contract very promising. Before looking at the next deal, let's take a closer look at counting quick tricks. The first general rule when counting quick tricks is to consider each suit independently. The cards you have in one suit will not change the quick tricks in another suit. The total quick tricks of the hand are just the total of the quick tricks for each suit. The second general rule is that no suit can count more than 3 quick tricks. Now let's see how to count the quick tricks in a suit. As you have learned, the ace in a suit is a quick trick. So are other cards in a sequence with the ace. So ace and king of the same suit count as 2 quick tricks, and ace, king and queen of the same suit count as 3 quick tricks. Without the ace, the king of a suit with any lower card of that suit counts as half a quick trick. This is because it will make a trick only half the time. The other half, it will be beaten by the ace. For similar reasons, the ace and queen of a suit without the king are counted as 1.5 quick tricks. And the king and queen of a suit, when accompanied by any low card in the suit, are also counted as 1.5 quick tricks. Sometimes the addition of the jack in the suit can improve the quick trick count. So king, queen and jack should lose 1 trick to the ace and then win the next 2. So they count as 2 quick tricks. The combination of ace, queen and jack counts as 2.5 quick tricks, as does the combination of ace, king and jack. After you add up the quick tricks for each suit, ignore any half that remains. Now, let's try another hand. This is deal 518. Partner is the dealer. Here is your hand. You value the hand. Your hand has 10 high card points and 0 long points for a total of 10 points. Your only short suit is a doubleton spade, so your hand is balanced. And you have 2 biddable suits, hearts and clubs. Partner opens the bidding with 2 diamonds. East passes. It's your turn to bid. You interpret partner's bid. Partner's bid shows less than 13 points and a strong 6-card diamond suit. Because partner opened with a weak bid, you check for a fit in partner's suit. You add your 3 diamonds to partner's 6 diamonds for a total of 9 diamonds. This is more than enough for a fit. You apply the rules for responding to a weak opening and count your quick tricks. You count 1.5 for the heart suit and half a quick trick for the club suit. This gives you a total of 2 quick tricks. But you also have the Queen of Diamonds. Is it worth any quick tricks? Here is the rule. Because a weak opening bid shows 2 of the top 3 cards in the proposed suit, responder should count any of the top 3 cards in that suit as a quick trick. You add 1 quick trick for the Queen of Diamonds. This gives you a total of 3 quick tricks. Partner expects to fall short by 2 tricks, so you subtract those from your 3, leaving 1. You raise partner's suit by 1 with a bid of 3 diamonds. Your raise to 3 diamonds has made it even more difficult for West to bid. West passes. Partner trusts your use of the bidding system and passes. And East passes to end the auction. The contract is 3 diamonds by North. Partner has shown less than 13 points. With 11 or 12, the partnership should have a good chance of making the contract. But if partner has very few points, you can be pleased that the opponents were prevented from bidding. In either case, this deal should go well for you. This episode has covered more of the basics of bridge. It focused on responding to partner's opening with a weak hand by raising partner's suit. In future episodes, I'll cover everything else you'll need to be a confident and successful bridge player. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to this channel. Until next time, this is Jad reminding you that bridge is for everyone.